Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Keisha and I'm back finally with another video, and I'd like to wish everybody a happy new year. This year is a time to go for what you want. Don't let anything hold you back. Anything that you've been thinking of, anything you've been dreaming of, make sure you push, work hard, yeah? Because nothing's impossible. Anything you want to do, you can make it happen. And today, this is basically what this video is going to be about. So, I started this YouTube channel, I would say a year ago or so, and you know, I guess I was so excited, you know, I have to say my spirits were high. I was dedicated at one point. I was constantly making videos. In fact, I've got plenty of videos that that I didn't edit, didn't put out there for certain reasons. Do you know what, actually, that's just excuses. There's no reasons why those videos shouldn't have even been out or even put out. Yeah? Do you know what, sometimes I feel like us as people, we do things, and me, I'm guilty of this. When you make something and you think, okay, what is everyone going to think? What are people going to think about these things? You start worrying about what everyone's going to think. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what anyone thinks. As long as you're not hurting nobody, it shouldn't matter. You're not hurting nobody, you're not offending anyone, you know? If you've got your craft and you know it's something that you want to do and you feel passionate about, you should be going for that. You should be pushing towards that. Yeah, so I started the channel last year. You know, a lot of things happened, a lot of things that I went through which caused me to kind of delay putting videos out and making new content. And slowly, you know, I've been working on myself to try and get myself back to normal, I would say, whatever normal is. Guess we all have our own normal. And I feel like I finally reached that place, you know. I guess we can all continue to work on ourselves, you know. I don't think anyone should ever stop, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. But I've kind of come back, you know, with a new mindset, and I'm looking at things a lot differently now, you know. Trying to be a lot more positive. That's the way I always live my life anyway. I try not to live, you know, thinking negatively, doing negative stuff. And if anything like that comes around me on my way, I kind of just cut it off completely. It's... yeah, like, a lot has happened, a lot has changed. Feeling a lot more content, you know. Not content to stay exactly where I am, but content, a place where I feel happy with myself, I should say. And, you know, it's just about pushing forward. But mainly what I wanted to talk about is people just don't give up on yourself. Whatever it is that you know you want to do, keep pushing. Make sure you do it. Make sure it happens. It doesn't matter what anybody says. And, you know, I even had to write myself notes of, you know, stuff that I wanted to kind of talk about in this video, because I feel like it's easy to kind of drift off and just start waffling and talking about things that, you know, don't really matter in a sense, I would say. So, like, guys, so if it's something that you want to do this year, whether that's starting a YouTube channel that I want to do from even last year, so make sure you do that, yeah? It doesn't matter if you haven't got the right stuff, right equipment, and you know, I've watched many other YouTubers' videos and I've seen the same thing, yeah? It doesn't matter what you have, yeah? You gotta work with what you have for the moment, yeah, and make it happen, make it work. Because if you keep saying you don't have that, you don't have this, it's just excuses at the end of the day. Because our phones and all the technology that it possesses, yeah, from the camera, you know, the quality of videos and pictures and stuff that we can take, there is no excuses if it is a YouTube channel that you want to start, yeah? And even if it's another business that you want to start, our phones are capable of doing so much that there's literally no excuse for you to not be able to start that. And it could be the case that you want to apply for your dream job. What's stopping you from applying for that dream job? You might be like, okay, I don't have this qualification, or there's something else that I need to get, so go out and get that qualifications. What's stopping you? What's stopping you from doing that right now? Okay, it could be the case that you're thinking, okay, I don't have the funds to, you know, pay for this course that I want to do. Well, save up. Start cutting back on things that are not necessary. Because I feel like there's a lot of things that, you know, we want, but we don't necessarily need. Our wants are what's keeping us from reaching our goals. Yeah? And that's a big thing financially. That I might even put that in the next video for you guys. I'm going to actually talk about that even. Yeah? And this is also a next thing. Leaving a job that you're currently at. You may not be satisfied or happy with where you are at, and you don't want to leave. I've got another video. I've spoken about that already in a previous video of mine. So if you look on my channel, you'll probably see that. I'm saying probably, you will see that. So just check that out. Have a look at that video. Just believe in yourself. Like, whatever you want to do, just believe in yourself. Keep pushing. Don't ever stop. It could be even the smallest of things. And the thing is that if you don't go for what you want, it's going to forever taunt you for the rest of your life. You're always going to have that thing at the back of your mind, what if. And even if it doesn't work out, guys, at least you know you tried. Because sometimes you may think, yeah, that you want to do something until you give it a try. And then you realize, okay, this is not for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. If something's not for you, leave it. It may be for somebody else, but it ain't for you. You can move on to something else and try something else. But also make sure you give something your best shot. Don't just try something once and think, okay, no, I definitely can't do this. You got to do it a few times for you to realize. Sometimes people may realize from doing something once, okay, this is definitely for me. But for others, it may take a little while. But what I say is just keep pushing, keep trying. Do not give up. And even, for example, guys, like for me, yeah, me making my videos, I kept thinking, okay, like, where am I going to record? It started off with me doing it like in my front room, and then I was just like, okay, this isn't working due to change of circumstances, you know. And then I was just like, okay, where am I going to record? And then I just kept thinking, okay, there's nowhere for me to record. How am I going to do this? This is what kept making me put off making my videos as well. Me thinking there's nowhere for me to record. I'm thinking, like, why can't I just record in my room? Why can't I just do that? What is the issue? And me just being such a private person, I was thinking, oh, do I want people even seeing my bedroom? Do I want them seeing this or seeing that? Like, do I even really want to do that? It was just too many thoughts going through my mind. And it's just like, for starters, like, if you're already making a YouTube video and talking and putting your life out there, you're already like, you know, exposing yourself in a sense. So me talking about my room, it's not like I'm, you know, showing the outside of my house and be like, hey guys, this is where I live, and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So I should have just kind of like put that to the back of my mind. And sorry guys, I'm getting a bit distracted. I just got a message. Oh god, that's why when I record the videos, I try to put my phone on airplane mode, so, you know, I'm not getting calls coming through. My phone's constantly ringing, messages constantly coming through, or if it's social media, all of that kind of stuff, you know. And even down to that, guys, yeah. So, like, Instagram, for example. Like, if you're trying to, you know, be a YouTuber or whatever it is, you know, and you're on social media, you gotta keep, you know, posting and doing all that kind of stuff. I literally totally fell off. I can't remember the last time I posted something on my Instagram. And this is something that I have to be working on as well, you know. It's just a thing that you just got to keep working on yourself. Don't ever give up on yourself. And I feel like I wouldn't say I gave up. I didn't, like, give up on myself, but I lost my motivation to keep working on myself. I knew I was going to start up again eventually. I just didn't know when. I really didn't know when. But, you know, just having people around you, encouraging you and supporting you. And whether it's the fact that they want to do what you want to do or not, just as long as, you know, they think the same way you think, you know, they're driven. Like, that could be in anything that they want to do. I've got certain people in my life right now that are working on different things, and, you know, yeah, I guess it's taken all of us a minute to, you know, realize that, you know, we know what we want to do, and we just have to keep working at it. And it's just about having people around you that are going to support you. You support them in what they want to do. And yeah, guys, I think everything just kind of works out from there. As I said, it's so easy to start waffling on, guys. And when I'm making these videos, keep looking at myself to make sure I look okay. And then I realize, okay, I need to be looking into the camera. But it's like so bright, I feel like I can't even see where the camera is. But I know exact, like, kind of like where it's positioned. So I need to be looking directly there. So yeah. Okay, guys. What I'm really saying is just don't procrastinate. Don't be afraid to go for what you want. Don't care what anybody has to say. Yeah, because I feel like that's another thing. We care too much about what people think. And to be honest, we shouldn't be caring about what anybody thinks. Because the same people that will be judging you or criticizing you are the same people that will stay in the same place for their entire life. They know they ain't going to progress and go nowhere, so they don't want you to progress and go nowhere. I don't know about you, but there's just been a lot of people slowly that I've just kind of stopped talking to. Some people may not even know why. I've just been doing this, over the past few years. They probably don't even know why I've stopped talking to them. It's just many different things. They don't better you in any kind of way. And if I feel like somebody doesn't add, it's just like, what's the point? What's the point? And I find that I've got a lot of people taking instead of giving back. And I don't mean in the sense of like physically taking things from me. I feel like mentally, spiritually, they just take a lot from you and they don't give back. And when you feel like you're being spiritually drained, you can end up in a very, very bad place. So it's important that if you have anybody that's draining you in that kind of way or taking from you in that kind of way, you get rid of them, because that will make it even harder for you to reach your goals as well. So just bear that in mind. Guys, even that, I can even make a video on that, having the right kind of people around you. So that may be another video that I may be making as well. But just be sure to, protect your energy. Make sure you're wary of the kind of energy that you have around you. And, I used to believe in, maybe having, sometimes you have certain energy around you. Somebody does something that's to do with you wanting to better yourself. And, if you get a feeling or a vibe, let's say you shared something with somebody and you get that vibe that they're not really very happy for you, or they don't want you to progress or succeed in whatever you are doing. They're not the kind of people that you need around you. Bear in mind, guys, once you start cutting people off and you start following what you want to do and not caring about what anyone else thinks, you start realizing how much better your life is going to be. So, as I said, guys, for 2020, make sure you focus on yourself. Do everything that you know that you want to do. Don't let anybody tell you any different. All the things that you want to do, make sure you do it. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Just make sure that, just keep on pushing, The only way you can move forward is if you keep on going. Don't let anyone tell you any different. And I know sometimes it's difficult as well, guys. This is another thing, a key point, yeah? Because most of us work, yeah? Have full-time jobs, our 9 to 5s, Monday to Friday. Sometimes people even work more hours than that. The way, some people, it's 6 days a week for them. And there's things that we want to do and we can't do it because of our full-time jobs. Or you know what, we can do it because we find time to do other things, all the fun things that we want to do, whether that's going out, it's partying, or it's going out to meet up with friends for lunches, it's doing all this other stuff when we could be working on our craft. But we decide to invest our time in other things that are not going to better us. And if those people are really for you, they will understand that, okay, no, sorry, I cannot do this today. Yeah? Because I've got to work on this right now. And if they are really for you, yeah, and riding with you, they will be there by the time, by the time you've got your stuff up and running, you finish working on your stuff, they'll be there cheering you on. Yeah? And these are the people that you're going to want to share all of that good stuff with, whether it's starting up your business, as I said, starting a new job, financially getting a big pay increase, that you're able to, do so much, help people, whatever it may be. Yeah? So, guys, as I said, just keep working on yourself. Don't let anybody deter you from your goal or anything, anybody or anything. Make sure you stay on the path that you know you want to go down. And as long as you stick to doing what you know you want to do, there's not going to be no stopping you. None at all. And also, guys, that another excuse that used to be like, okay, my lighting ain't right, or it's this, or it's that, or I can only film during the day, or it's this, or it's, oh God, so many excuses, and especially if you're living, obviously, in the UK as well, during winter, the clocks change, so, it gets darker a lot quicker. So I used to be like, okay, I can't be recording when I get home from work. And you don't know what it is, guys. But when it gets darker quicker, you automatically feel tired quicker. It's like because it's dark, it's like your mind starts to tell you it's time for bed. So when you get home, you feel like you ain't got as much energy. Whereas in the summertime and, you know, spring, summer, it's like you feel like you got more energy to do more things. You know, it stays brighter for longer, all of that kind of stuff. But as I said, all of those things are excuses. And what are we doing? Leaving all of those excuses behind. You know, I'm not really one to say all of that new year, new beginning, all of that kind of stuff, because I've been working on myself since 2019, and I'm just going to continue to work on myself, guys. And that's the same thing you guys should be doing. Continue to work on yourself. And if you were one of those people, I guess, that weren't able to make those changes in 2019 to work on yourself, then I guess it's the new year, new me kind of thing, and start working on yourself. No excuses, none whatsoever. And you know what's so funny? I was making a whole lot of excuses, and then I was out, and where was I? I can't remember where I was. I think I was driving, and then I saw a guy on a bike riding down the road. What I realized was he didn't have no, was it? I think he was missing one arm. Yeah? And then I looked at him and I was just like, there really is no excuse. You know, you see things like that and you see people just getting up and going and they're just doing their thing. You're like, there's no excuse. Why do I keep complaining? Why do I keep making excuses as to why I cannot do this or do that? There's no reason, guys. We just need to stop procrastinating. We need to just do things, especially when you know you ain't got no disabilities. There's people with disabilities that still don't even make excuses. Yeah, they get up and they go. So what's your excuse? Especially if you're able-bodied. There really is no excuse whatsoever. Yeah? And if you know mentally, because I know mentally sometimes people can be suffering. Yeah? A lot of people do suffer with, you know, depression, anxiety, stuff like that. That will be another thing that I'll be talking about later on as well. And one thing that I should say is, people, get help. It helps a lot. Do not be afraid to get help. Do not be afraid to talk to people. And the most important thing, the best thing I always say is talking to somebody that you don't know. Because sometimes it's a bit harder talking to people that, you know, you are close to and stuff like that. They get it, but sometimes you need professional help. Yeah? And those things, taking that step forward to getting help, can help you a lot. Yeah? To tackling your goals and doing all the things that you know you want to do in life. So guys, that will be the end of this video for now. I will be back soon with another video. And to be honest, guys, this is more for me. Because me making these videos just makes me feel good. Me sitting in front of the camera talking just makes me feel good. It's just, yeah, it's just a way of, I would say this is my way of relieving stress. This is my way of just feeling better. So, yes, I will be back with another video soon. And, yeah, whoever gets to see this video, this is me just starting out. I hope this is helpful. I hope this helps someone. I know it's not very organized. I was kind of rambling. I wrote a couple of notes and then I just keep going off. You know, like when you remember certain things as you're partway through and you have to kind of backtrack to what you were talking about before. That's kind of like what I've done throughout this video. But hopefully this is helpful for someone, and I'll be making a lot more videos like this. But hopefully as time goes on, I'll get a bit more organized, get more better at this. This is just the beginning. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And take care. Bye.